I had to wait a little bit on my lunch, so I texted my lady friend from London. We pretty much do a little bit of texting every day, just keep up with each other. She told me next time I'm in the UK, just to stay with her. So probably take her up on that offer, save a hotel room. Price, make the trip a little cheaper. Oh, I gotta turn the music off. My litmus test for YouTube. So I don't know how to mute my audio on my homemade TV show. But my dwarf wasn't in there either. A day in the life of Jay without his dwarf. Showtime, Here I Become. Or HBO. I don't like Stars. I don't like Cinemax. Well, I like the movies, but their TV shows blow. And the soft porn blows. But if you're gonna watch porn, watch porn. Soft porn is ridiculous. Who even watches that crap? There's a 13-year-old kid wanting to jack off. I couldn't even jack off to soft porn. No, I was a kid, teenager, and had Cinemax After Dark. Didn't show nothing. I really don't even watch porn now. I can't remember the last time I watched any porn. Didn't do nothing for me, dude. You're good sitting there making love to yourself. Ain't no fun in that. I know that. Now with a hot blonde, that's something different. Body heat on body heat. Kiss her all over. Wasn't there a song called I Wanna Kiss You All Over Again? It's about 5 or 4 o'clock in London, I think. I don't know what my lady friend in London did today. She never texted me back. I asked her what her Saturday was up to. Told her I woke up with a nightmare from Iraq. I hadn't had them until I was involved in an accident in April and denied my medication for 16 days. And I've been having flashbacks from Iraq ever since. I wish I could talk more about it, but due to military security protocol, all I can say is I buried IEDs. 90% of the other operations are classified, case sensitive. Until I get a letter from the Department of Defense or the NSA releasing me from my obligation of national military security, I guess I'll be taking secrets to my grave. And I'll never get that letter, so I'm not even waiting on it. Can't even talk about it with my shrink. That's how much national security means. But I am glad they passed that Freedom Act. They shouldn't be spying on American citizens. Terrorism's happened for thousands of years. It just wasn't called terrorism until the government forced the media agencies to quit reporting news but report propaganda and invent the word terrorism. You know, Spartacus committed terrorism against the Republic of Rome. That was thousands of years ago. The Boston Tea Party would have been considered terrorism against British colonial rule. John Brown's rebellion, right before the Civil War, he was against slavery, would have been considered terrorism. Timothy McVeigh, who bombed a federal government building with his children in a daycare center, no less, was a terrorist act. And people forget that. All they want to sob about is 9/11 and Osama bin Laden. And that attack was worse than bin Laden's because that killed a federal building with a daycare center housing children in it. The 9/11 attack, those World Trade Center buildings did not have daycare centers. And then George Bush, ill-advised, went to war with two countries he had no business going to war with. And he went to Afghanistan to war for one prime target, Osama bin Laden, who wasn't even in the country. He was in Pakistan, a supposed Arab U.S. ally. I don't trust Pakistan as much as I trust anyone. They ride the fence. They give America intel and they turn around and give terrorist cells money. So they're operating on both sides, playing one against the other. As far as Iraq, no weapons of mass destruction was found. Saddam kept Iran in check, forcing them to put their money in a conventional army, and kept the whole region solid and stable. That's why we didn't take Saddam out in the first Gulf War. When Herbert Walker Bush, a military man, was president, that was the last military man that was a president. When we took Saddam out, we freed up Iran to start a WMD program. We opened up the door for radical Islamic terrorist organizations to move into Iraq and threaten the newly appointed U.S. government, and it destabilized the entire Pan-Arab region. Pan-Arab, excuse me. A little political blog here. But it's all true. You look it up. Bush lied to Congress about Iraq having WMDs. They had destroyed them, in fact. Valerie Palm, a CIA agent, told them they were destroyed. Her career was ruined. She was fired. Look up Valerie Palm. VALIERAPALME. She was married, or is married, to a former U.S. diplomat. George Bush lied to Congress. Congress, in fear, on the pretext of Iraq having weapons of mass destruction, which were in fact destroyed, went to war, OIF, which I took part in, against Iraq, and destabilized the entire Pan-Arab region, opening up the door for radical Islamic terrorist organizations to move in the area. People are worried so much about the Arabs, they need to worry about Vlad Putin and the big land grab he's doing. He has WMDs. He can strike any target in this country, and he is the next Joe Stalin. That's who people need to worry about. No music on this video, YouTube, so I guess you can't mute the video. We'll see. Have a good Saturday. Later. A day in the life of Jay without my dwarf.